I was hoping we'd do outside.
So welcome today. You obviously can tell we're not at my desk. We are in Gulfport, North Gulfport, in the Duckworth addition or area neighborhood. And we're here at a work site with actually Keller Williams. We're volunteering today for Red Day. Fantastic group of about 17 to 18 individuals that work in real estate that are here painting, volunteering, doing all sorts of good stuff. So excited to have them here. We have our trailer, our truck here. Our staff are here, Craig and Chance. And of course we have Kevin behind the camera. So we're on site. I'm so excited. It is a beautiful sunny day here on the coast of Mississippi after all the rain that I'm sure you've heard about. So I'm grateful you've joined us. And today I want to ask what I see as a really powerful question, especially as we're out here at the home sites. You know, there's always a blueprint, right? They do a blueprint of a home, the construction plans, the floor plan. And I'd like to ask you what the blueprint of your life is. What is your life's blueprint? And how are you building your life, your time, your energy? And what are you spending it on? I think those are really important questions. For some of us, it looks like our blueprints have pretty much come to fruition, right? If you're in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, or your 70s, you've built a life as it is, right? And your life has followed a certain trajectory and a certain path. But there's something beautiful that Martin Luther King said about blueprints. And he used to talk quite a bit, actually, about the blueprint of your life. Because as we know, Martin Luther King was an activist, he was an agent of change, he was a preacher, he was a teacher, and he really encouraged people to be a better version of themselves, right? And to look more globally rather than just locally. And so he said this. Martin Luther King said, "I want to suggest some of the things that should begin your life's blueprint. Number one should be a deep belief in your own dignity." And I would encourage you to think about that today, right? I think about dignity for myself, and that's something I've really struggled with. I think our histories, our past, our family systems, the household in which we grew up oftentimes really informs what we believe about ourselves and our feeling and sense of dignity. And then he says that's about your worth and your own somebodiness, right? Always feel that you can count. He says, always feel that you can make a difference and you can count. Always feel that you have worth, and always feel that your life has ultimate significance. And that's what I want to talk about today, because being out here with Keller Williams, with our project staff, working on homes, right, for low-income families, is such a huge boost to your own self-esteem, your self-worth, to your own blueprint for your life, right? Because we know that volunteerism is really, really critical. Mahatma Gandhi said this: the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And today these folks from Keller Williams are gonna lose themselves in serving others and serving whomever is gonna be in this house and serving at Back Bay Mission. So most of you may know already that I've been a pastor for a number of years. Churches rely on volunteers. I used to volunteer back in Minneapolis at the Humane Society. The Humane Society was fantastic, right? It's where I found my current dog Jackson as I was volunteering there, because I believe in, right, the dignity and worth of all animals. And then also my campus experiences. I used to take students on volunteer trips to Mexico, to Haiti, to places that would be considered third world in our own United States, to interact with poverty, to spend their time and their energy on a volunteer basis. And sometimes it would actually cost all of us, right, to do that volunteer work, but it was really beneficial. And I think the thing that's really important about volunteer work, and I'd encourage you to come down to volunteer at Back Bay in whatever capacity you can, whether that's the Micah Day Center, whether that's on a trip building, hammering, painting, or whether that's an opportunity to work at Loaves and Fishes and some of the other organizations throughout Biloxi. But volunteering can really help us, especially now that we're on the other side of COVID, hopefully, can really help us with our mental health, our emotional health, our spiritual health, can re-stimulate us, right, as humanity, as human beings, because I think for us, that's really the challenge right now. The very thing that kind of gives us purpose and hope in the world, relationships, we've had to really, we've had to shrink those relationships during COVID, right? And so volunteering, takes time. It takes energy, but I think what's really important about volunteering is it really helps you to reclaim yourself, to reclaim your place in humanity, and to reclaim your connection with others. Volunteering connects you to others. Volunteering is good for your body, your mind. Volunteering really, for me, has always brought fulfillment to my life, and actually has brought a lot of fun and enjoyment to my life. And it's been amazing being here and just watching the excitement of these individuals from Keller Williams today as they work on their Project in Progress Day, their Red Day, and as they serve and as they volunteer. And for me, volunteering has really helped me throughout the course of my life deal with the effects of stress and anger and anxiety. And especially as I look at our culture and I see that we're a very consumerist culture, that for me to be able to go out and volunteer in a place or a space or on a work site or in a place where there's poverty or do some building and nail some nails, right, really helps with my own mental health, emotional health, and spiritual health. So I'd like you to think about that today. And I'd like you to, especially as we're here on the work site, to think about the blueprint of your life. It's never too late to kind of modify your blueprint, to do more, to be active more, to volunteer more, and to really become a part of the greater humanity, right? Volunteerism really connects you to people. So I encourage you to consider that. I encourage you to consider a trip down here to Back Bay Mission or wherever you live. Just do what you can to get into the stream of life and be a part of volunteering and helping others. So I want to thank Keller Williams for being here. I want to thank all of our volunteers, over 1,000 volunteers a year that come down here to do work at Back Bay. It is a gift to us. It fills my soul. It encourages my soul. Next week we have a group, I believe, of about 25 folks coming down from Muncie, Indiana, from a Lutheran church there to do some work projects here, probably work on these same homes. And they will have a week that will just fill them, release their stress, encourage them to really see the human in each other, right? And share stories and share an experience together. So I ask you to have an awesome day. We would love to have you write or respond to these videos. We'd love to have you send in some money if you're able. But whatever you can do to support and help Back Bay and the work that we do here on the coast of Mississippi would be awesome. So have a great day. Thank you for joining.